Are you just waiting for me to tell you that you need to just buy more and more Hbar, more and more XLM, more and more jasmy? Well, guys, you probably should right now because the markets are really low. But actually, if you want to make massive money in crypto, I tell you time and time again, you need to, 1, identify the trend that's coming out next, and 2, identify what coins are going to be exploding in that niche. It's extremely easy. I'm going to show you in the next 6 to 7 minutes exactly how you can use some free tools to do this. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I'm going to show you the gold mine, the absolute gem that you are waiting for. So do me a favor, hit that like button and let's get into it, shall we? So first of all, I'm going to come across to explodingtopics.com. This is a platform that identifies the upcoming trends. They have loads of people over there who are specializing in studying data from like Google and various other platforms to identify what's going on. And I've searched for the top DeFi trends in 2023 to 2025. So what we're going to do is we're just going to identify a few of these trends. We're going to come down. Obviously, traditional finance entering DeFi landscapes. You've got projects like Quant, etc. that are already in the existing landscape for that. But we're going to talk about later on the ways to find the new projects that are going to go into there. Okay, so we know DeFi is one. Come down below, guys. Just scroll down through. You know, I'm lazy. You're probably lazy too, but let's just get onto it. DeFi seeks to monetize blockchain gaming. More than 3 billion gamers worldwide. They spend $159 billion per year. It's obvious GameFi is going to be massive. It's also the best place to see a massive onboarding of people into cryptocurrency, in my opinion. DeFi, GameFi. Next, let's go. 3, cross-chain technology hopes to solve scalability issues. So basically cross-chain stuff. As we know, there's a big problem in cryptocurrency, DeFi and that, because everything's built on its individual chain, stuff that doesn't really go cross-chain that often. So anything that's going to really build up cross-chain tech is going to do well, right? We all know that. So cross-chain tech can be our third one. Here you can see Polkadot having a huge amount of search volume growing, but still Polkadot's still pretty quiet right now. It talks about a few projects in here that are already about, guys, but I'm going to show you, obviously, as I said, like I promised, the ways to find the new ones. And you're like, well, why are you doing this so quickly? You're not taking any care and attention. You're right. I am lazy in this, right? I understand. But you don't need to be so heavily in depth involved and be like, I know more about Hbar than anyone else. No one cares, okay? It's boring. It makes you boring. It's important to learn about these projects, don't get me wrong. But the more you can understand that actually we just need a bit of a broad brush approach to understanding areas of the market that we want to get into, and then how to find specific projects within those areas that are going to boom before they've even launched. I'm going to show you that next. Be patient. Then it's easy, right? It's super easy. So what we on? DeFi, GameFi, cross-border, cross-chain stuff, okay? DEXs, decentralized exchanges, AMM, fuel DeFi growth. Cool, boring, but yeah, fair enough. Important. Relax. Come down below, guys. What else we got? Governance tokens become more important. Now, actually, you know what? I've lost interest in this, right? I know that this is going to tell me a bit of information, but, you know, we got the investment trends. So we can take from this, let's just take GameFi. Just to keep this video nice and short, guys, you can go into more depth. GameFi is going to trend. DeFi is going to trend. And then, you know, there's other stuff going on. But I'm going to keep it stupid simple to save time, your time, my time, because I've got to make a lot of videos today. So what we're going to do is jump across to our old friend DeFi Llama. And you're like, oh, I've already seen you talk about DeFi Llama. I don't care. Guys, be patient, you know, stick at it. I'm going to tell you something that maybe you've not learned before, and maybe help you to make some money if you can resist the need to click onto a cat video or Mr. Beast or something in the next 3 to 4 minutes. So let's just go down through on DeFi Llama and click on the left-hand side. We've got overview under raises. And then come down below, we've got all of the different raises that are going on right now. Now on the left, you've got the names. Here we got the dates. Here we got the amounts raised. Now, descriptions are obviously very important. We're going to go by date because we want to find them earlier rather than later. Because the sooner we find them, the better chance we got in getting in before the crowd. If you beat the crowd, you make more money. No brainer, right? Beat the crowd, you make the most money. You just need to think about that. I'm just going to broaden out this description area because that's what I care about, right? I know that these are early on Web3, native game launcher, and game store aggregator. What did we just talk about, guys? We just talked about Web3. We just talked about GameFi. This platform Hyperplay has just raised $12 million. No big deal. Let's see who's raised the money for them. Lead investor, Griffin Gaming Partners. Okay, so specialist gaming platforms are raising money for these particular projects. Nice to know. So I can take Hyperplay. What's Hyperplay? Well, let's go and find out, shall we? We can do this over and over again. And if you are really, keen on doing this, then you can go and do it yourself and keep building towards learning more and more. Come across to Hyperplay. What is it? Joined July last year. 5,800 followers. Not huge. Okay. Maybe want to see a little bit bigger than that, but you can see available to play on Hyperplay. Lots of different games and things going on here. So what is it? A Web3 native game launcher and game store aggregator. Bring your wallet tokens and NFTs into every native or browser game. Very cool. Okay, so lots of different games could be brought into this platform. They're going to be able to go find this platform to go and interact with and play games. And then we come across to hyperplay.xyz. And you can see this is what it's all about. Come down through MetaMask. Basically, it's going to be your wallet, and you can link all your different games. It's cross-chain as well, guys. Supports different chains. Remember, that was another narrative that we had before. Multiple game stores. You can buy lots of different games. It doesn't really matter whether or not this thing, cross-chain platform from capability, Windows, Mac OS. Love it, okay? Everything we just talked about, guys. This couldn't be working better. And now you're like, well, yeah, okay. Do they have a token? Don't know yet, do I? Because I haven't talked about that. So what do we need to do? We can go and look at the docs. And you're going to talk to me and be like, oh, there's no token for this. Fine. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. You can go down through this paper. I'm just doing it as it happens, guys, because this is what you're going to go and do to understand. Now, some of these projects that I'm looking at may or may not have tokens. So what do we need to do? Well, we can come across to cryptobank.io. That's very handy, right? It's going to show me more details on this funding round. Now, I still don't know at this point whether it's going to have a token or not. Now, depending on how much you want to get involved and understand this project, I personally only invest in crypto, okay? So I'm not really going to look at this in detail because I want to move fast until, they're going to talk about a potential token launch. So what do? Well, I just go to Twitter, I hit follow, and then it's just going to follow. And then when they announce that they're going to have an ICO or a launch or something like that, then I'm just going to follow it along and then I'm going to jump on board. I can't get invested into these projects before the ICOs. I can get alerted about them. And if you follow me, then I'll also try to alert you about all of these projects. And I will just continue to do this for a set period of time, maybe 50 minutes, maybe an hour a day or whatever. I'll just do this over and over again. I'll get notified by all of the things that are happening. And yes, this project might not have a native token. And you're like, well, I can't invest in it. Fine, guys. Doesn't matter. Okay, move on to the next one. You just work in bulk, find projects. Just go back to this. Find the name of the project, look at the amount of money raised, who's been investing, does it fit my description? Let's look at the next one. Okay, come down, we've got Web3 Gaming Studio, Argus. I know they don't have a token because I already checked, but Argus again looks like a cool project. Coming down below, we've got Blockchain Games Infrastructure, Fusionist. You can see, keep going through until you find ones that definitely have tokens. WorldCoin, 115 mil, WorldCoin Protocol. I know WorldCoin has a coin, it's literally called WorldCoin, okay? You can go and invest in that. It's already raised a huge amount of money though. And you can just keep going through doing this over and over again. And then I just sit on Twitter and I wait for the notifications to pop up. Then I'll go and do more research into these projects, okay? Right now I'm just finding narratives. I'm finding who won't be suitable for what I want to invest in. It's the easiest thing. And if you want me to do this for you, well, you're in the right place. Because in the Inner Circle Discord, which is linked down below in the description, you can get for just $9.99. There's me and there's everyone else talking about all the tokens that we're looking at right now. There's also a technical analysis section where we're looking at all of the latest technical analysis going on. There's a buy and sell zone where people are talking about the latest projects. Also down below, I'm not going to open it up, but there's an ICO zone where I talk about the latest ICOs that I am investing in all the time. When I'm finding them, there hasn't been so many in the last week or so, but there will be coming up. And that's how in the past we managed to find Tenet before it absolutely exploded and did an 18x on launch from ICO. That's exactly the process that I've just showed you that I found Tenet doing, guys. So all you need to do is follow that, and if you can't be bothered to do it, we'll just get into the Discord and I'll do it for you. There's also a $1,000 challenge that I'm doing over on KuCoin, and every day I'm buying a token over there and giving a breakdown of the charts and some information on those and why I'm buying them. That's being shared with everyone in the Discord. So if you want to get into it, guys, get in the link down below in the description. 5-day free trial. You You can sign up for an annual membership for $100 or just do $9.99 per month, whatever suits you. So guys, slightly different video today. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you want some slightly different crypto content from endless shilling of various coins, then hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.